Did you know that cold calls have a very interesting success rate of converting cold prospects into the warm leads? This success rate is 2%. More than 80% of all the cold calls that are coming from unknown numbers, they end up in voicemails, right? And I guess you know how many of those calls in voicemails are getting back to you. I mean, I heard around 13%, but from my personal experience, it's less than that. Still, what does it tell us? Does it tell us that cold calling is dead? Does it tell us that you just need to take your phone, throw into the window, and finally become a full-scale keyboard warrior? Jump into your emails, LinkedIn account, SMS messages, leading with a new way of generating leads. Maybe it is just a bit too preliminary to jump into their conclusions, right? When you have a number like 2%, what does it mean? It means there are some people who are doing extremely well, right? Making those calls, converting them into the meetings, and then there are some people who are doing so bad, they're not even able to get through the initial introduction, right? And one of the reasons is because so many cold calls, they just start with something like that. Oh, hi, is it John? Hi, John. My name is. I'm calling from company ABC. How are you today? Or maybe they're a bit more sophisticated. They can ask, do you have a minute? Did I catch you the good time? Did I catch you the bad time? Guess what? They're all bad. Just dump them. So instead of that, how about you try something different? How about next time when you make a call, you try it like that? Oh, hi. Is it John there? Oh, hi, John. It's Alex Klesinger from Elysium. How you been? John, I'll be honest with you. It's a sales call. Would you like to hang up or maybe give me my 30 seconds? What just happened? Very simple line. How is this different from the first one I introduced? In a few ways, right? Let me dissect this for you. So first and foremost, how we started. Oh, hi. Is it John? It's a bit confusing tone, right? I mean, is it John? Oh, hi, John. He replies, of course, yes, it's me. Who is it? Oh, hi, John, it's Alex. Alex Klesinger from Elysium. What tone is that? It's a bit familiar tone, right? And how I end up? How you've been, right? So first and foremost, why familiar tone? So at this point, the person doesn't really know where to place you. I mean, are you a client? Are you a customer? Is it a service ticket, sales call? Do I need to know who this Alex or what Elysium is? This time their brain is kind of working very hard trying to remember who exactly you are, right? And how you've been and how are you? I mean, they both sound quite similar, right? What's the difference? So I'll give you some other very interesting stat, right? So when you ask for the prospect's well-being in the beginning of the call, it's actually 3.4 times has a likelihood of successful outcome than just saying your name, dropping whatever you drop, and moving into the value proposition, right? But it's a huge difference between asking how are you, that has a mere like 5.6% success rate whenever you just ask it. And it's quite clear because everyone asks how are you. If you ask how are you, you're basically a sales guy who making a call and just act as a sales guy. That's what you do, right? But how you've been when measured once across each other has 6.6 times higher likelihood of a successful outcome than how are you, right? So next time when you make a call, please try this. Ask how you've been, right? So where we stopped, oh, hi, John, it's Alex Klesinger from Elysium. How you've been, right? So what did they tell you at this point? I'm fine, thanks. Who is that? Didn't catch your name, where you're calling from. It's still nice reaction. They're still trying to figure you out, right? What do you do next? You tell them, quite frankly, James or John or whatever, Miriam, this is a sales call. Would you like to hang up or maybe give me my 30 seconds, right? So I promise you, 9 times out of 10, they would actually give you 30 seconds. They would tell you, yeah, sure, go ahead. Or, yeah, of course, have your 30 seconds. Maybe a bit of a giggle there. There would be some prospects, I warn you, who kind of want to show you who is the boss straight away, who is in charge. So they tell you either you have your 30 seconds or I'll give you 5 seconds. Or maybe, it depends what is this call about, right? And it's a really good sign as well. So the first thing whenever you do have this interaction, you want your prospect to feel in control, in charge, right? They're the boss around. So it's fine. It's perfectly fine, right? So what do you do next? Do you just jump into your value proposition and start throwing on them while you're calling? You could, But there's a bit slightly better way, a very small tip, right? So after you've got this permission, what do you do next? You tell them, John, wow, thanks. Look, I'll just have my 30 seconds. And look, if by the time I finish, it doesn't make quite sense, we can just end it up there. Sounds fair enough? So again, I mean, I'll explain you what just happened. By saying that, you show two things. First, you take a bit of control back in a nice, smooth way, not intrusive, right? You show them, okay, you're not just jumping in. You're not just a regular amateur who picks up the phone and calls everyone. Then you explain the rules of the game. I mean, I'll just have my 30 seconds, right? And if by the time I finish, it just doesn't make sense, we can end it up there. So now the person knows it's just 30 seconds. They're going to wait for you. Just won yourself 30 seconds, right? And you also tell them, it's okay to say no. It's fine. You're in control. We just end it there. I won't push you any longer, right? Sounds fair enough? Right? This question triggers emotion, right? What do we say? Yes. No one would tell you, no, it's unfair. I want to continue the conversation. I want you to push me, right? So this kind of makes sense, right? It's pretty much straightforward. So I'll repeat once again the script. Hi, is it John there? Hi, John. It's your first name, last name, from company, right? First name longer, last name Alex Klesinger from Elysium. How you been doing? John, I'll be frank with you, it's a sales call. Would you like to hang up or maybe give me my 30 seconds? John, fine, man, I'll just have my 30 seconds, and if by the time I finish it doesn't make too much sense, we can end it up there. Sounds fair enough? Look, so I hope it helps, a bit of wisdom here, so please try it out, see how it works for you, and I hope that it will increase your chances significantly moving to the next area. And what you do in the next area, we probably discuss in one of the other videos. Cheers!